In the West African nation of Ghana, no one is immune from the power outages that regularly plunge whole communities into the dark. Exacerbated by the effects of climate change and drought, the government was desperate for a solution.
There was more demand than supply, and government needed power urgently to meet the demand, so they thought that going coal was one good option.
The Ghanaian government proposed to build the country's first coal-fired power plant, financed with a $1.5 billion loan from the China African Development Fund. The facility would be built on the coastal fishing community of Abono and would contaminate local water, endanger public health, and pollute the air.
The Ghana government had assented to the Paris Climate Agreement, which is aiming to cut down on global emissions. So that was, for me, a major contradiction.
Chibeze Ezekiel, a youth organizer and leader of 350G Rock, or Ghana, reducing our carbon, wasted no time. With his team of young activists, he quickly launched a grassroots campaign to counter the government's message that coal energy could be clean.
As youth, we were able to stand up for the community and get the community to understand the effects of coal.
We were a small group, students who were not working, didn't have the resources, didn't have the power, trying to fight government. We didn't even have an office, but we were very resilient, we were focused and passionate.
She began by reaching out to communities living near the proposed plant site. The local people were initially in support of the project. To them, it meant a steady source of electricity and jobs.
We went to the 7 communities, spoke to the chiefs and elders, and then gave them some additional information on the impact of coal. We're not against development. Let's look at the future consequences. 10 years from now, coal against renewable, what will be the impact? But we feel that renewables are a better alternative.
It was good. They came and introduced to us the solar energy in the villages where there's no light.
As communities began to reject the idea of the coal plant, she and his team launched a major social media campaign. They organized press conferences, gave media interviews, and created outreach materials.
Our key message was coal kills. So that was our hashtag on social media. So that triggered a lot of interest. Coal kills, coal kills. And we gave reasons why renewables were better.
After 3 years of fighting an uphill battle, public opinion had firmly shifted against the coal power plant, and the government was feeling the pressure. In October 2016, Ghana's environmental minister announced that the coal plant would not be built. It was a major triumph, but Chi's work wasn't over.
We said, let's keep pushing to advocate renewables.
Ultimately, the government agreed, and in a surprising turnaround, so did China. With China's financial support, the Ghanaian government produced a renewable energy plan with a stated commitment that all new power projects would be green energy based. Now, Chi is helping poor communities and industry go solar.
C for C!
Chi is also working with the next generation to help realize his vision for a truly green future.
We cannot talk about sustainable development without consciously bringing young people to the table. We basically want to build a whole generation of people who are environmentally conscious.
We are at a breaking point and we need to work now and fast. Join us.
For outstanding environmental achievement for Africa, the 2020 Goldman Environmental Prize is awarded to Chibeze Ezekiel, Accra, Ghana.